Hey, it's Zai, and you're watching My First Year on T. Y'all, listen y'all, I'm 3 months on T today. I made a video to, mark all my changes on my channel. I'll have a link to my channel below, but that video is going live tomorrow. Online trans spaces have honestly really saved me and helped me. I do know there is a lot of controversies on there. There's a lot of people defining each other, saying, oh, you can't be that way, or you have to be this certain way to be trans. It's interesting to see how divided the community is. Like, there's a lot of diversity in the trans community, but a lot of cis people think that it's a very, very similar group of people with all the same, like, ideology. You know, let's think they're all liberal, think they're all this and that. And if a cis person looks into these kind of factions or sides that trans people are on, they probably think we're a bunch of idiots. And I'm not saying that's okay to think. I think people get a little too defensive sometimes with identity and try to identify other people, you know, in the trans community, and that's really problematic. Yes, transgender does have a definition. Fun fact, it does have a definition. It is a label. You don't have to use it as a label. I don't know, some people do kind of go outside the boundaries of the definition, and that's fine, because there's other words and other definitions to define things. There's so many fucking words to define these things. The problem is when trans people or people, it doesn't matter, cis or trans, whatever they are, say, you're not trans because of this, and you can't be non-binary because that's not real. Like, what? Bitch, excuse me? What? No. Problematic. Oh my god, that's so problematic, y'all. The thing is, you need to sit and realize that people go at different paces and people have different goals with their transitions. Not everybody wants to get on hormones or can. Some people like pass well enough, or they are not worried about passing to society. They pass to their self, you know? Like they feel enough within their self how they are. I think there needs to be a little more leeway on trans people to other trans people, because like I said, people are at different points in their transitions and have different goals with their transitions. It's not always some linear path. And a lot of cis people think that too. They're like, oh, you're trans, okay, when are you getting hormones? When are you doing this surgery or that surgery? And the thing is, they might not be able to do that, and they might not want to do that. A lot of people are like, oh, a lot of trans people are gatekeepers and they rule each other and tell each other how to be and how to act and how to present. And this is a little digressing, but I talked to my therapist. She's like a gender therapist. I talked to her on Fridays, not every Friday, but last Friday I did. And she was explaining how everyone thinks she's a gatekeeper, but she's not. She's not there to hold you back. She's there to give you the resources to be able to transition medically. And I was like, this lady is so fucking great. I'm so fucking lucky I found her. She's not there to say, oh, you're making this up, or oh, this isn't real, you know? But it's funny how other trans people will be so quick to judge on it. And that's just the main problem within the community that I've noticed. I think people need to stop governing each other so much and realize that we're all at different paces. We all have different goals, and some of us have certain goals but can't reach them. I personally do like online trans places like YouTubers and Facebook groups and stuff like that. It really helps, like, for information when I'm like, God, I want to know about top surgery. I want to know about people's experience with this, with T, and just like social interactions, like people going to the gym and people presenting and things like that. Like, it's nice to see people you relate to. I don't know very many people, I guess, in person. I do know a handful. I lightly know a handful of trans people here, and that's only because of like LGBT groups I've been a part of and stuff like that. Otherwise, I wouldn't know anybody. Overall, I do think they're helpful. It's just like when you get into trans spaces online, you just realize there's like this fence and there's these two different sides, and it gets a little heavy. And I like to say that I'm a lot more lighthearted than all of that. I'm a lot more factual than a lot of it, and understanding, because that's what it takes. It takes understanding to sit and realize you shouldn't be invalidating these people because you don't know their situation, you don't know what they're going through. Anyways, that's my whole opinion on this. So thank y'all for watching. Definitely hit that thumbs up, subscribe, there's a button, put those notifs on. Definitely hit up my YouTube channel too, and my Instagram is some type of gay. So thank y'all for watching. You fucking rock.